It's getting cold here, but how cold is it in Invercargill pace? Good morning, Craig Rail. We've got number 1, Lockstar, Luke Watson for Tony Cumming. Number 2, Pretty Pud for Pud McDonald. Number 3, Living in the Shadow, Michael and Max Francis teaming up. Roman Spirit for Peter O'Brien and Cam's Victories for Kate Allard. We've got the Lockstar, last raced on the 6th of down at May the 13th, ran 6th at Cranbourne. Cam's Victory, $1 Million Cam, last race to Globe Derby, October 29, 2018. And Lockstar's a stand down, Pretty Pud's a stand down, Roman Spirit's ODM, Cam's Victory's a stand down, and away they go. Living in the Shadows come out well, as has Lockstar. Pretty Pud's come out well too, Cam's Victory and Roman Spirit at the back at the moment, given a little bit of time to settle. We've got Lockstar going through for Luke Watson, Pretty Pud on his back, Living in the Shadow for Michael Francis, Kate Allard with Cam's Victories and Roman Spirit, Peter O'Brien. Once again, the third of our trials over 1790 today, and we've got Luke Watson in front, leading up the Indian file team, with Pretty Pud second, Living in the Shadow third, Cam's Victories fourth, and about 4 metres away to Roman Spirit. Head towards San Mateo Avenue end, and nothing's changed, that's the same formation. Just a reminder, we've got trots here this Friday, day meeting. Quite a good impressive turn up here today too, with 6 trials after a 10 race meeting on Thursday night. But we come down towards the bell, we've got Lockstar, Luke Watson, Tony Cumming, leading Pretty Pud, Living in the Shadow, Cam's Victories and Roman Spirit just starting to drop off and feel the pinch a little bit. But heading out of the straight for the final time, we've got Living in the Shadow first to make a move. He's coming on the outside of Pretty Pud. We've got Lockstar leading Living in the Shadow, Pretty Pud third, Cam's Victories in fourth, and Roman Spirit starting to struggle a bit at the tail of the field. Lockstar leads Living in the Shadow, Pretty Pud third, Cam's Victory just losing a little bit of contact there, and Roman Spirit out the back. Just about to reach the 400, Lockstar kicks through, leads about a metre to Living in the Shadow, Pretty Pud about 3 metres away in third, same back to Cam's Victories, and Roman Spirit's about 40 or 50 away. Heading to the top of the straight, Pretty Pud comes out from behind Living in the Shadow, makes a line of 3 as they start the dash up the straight. The Lockstar, Living in the Shadow, Pretty Pud's gone straight to the lead. And he's going to come down the line. We've got Living in the Shadow and the Lockstar for second, but Pretty Pud's going to go down the line and win by about 3 metres to the Lockstar, about a metre back Living in the Shadow, 4 or 5 back to Cam's Victories, and about 50 away we've got Roman Spirit.